Hello everyone and welcome back to another vegan and gluten-free recipe episode on this channel. Today I'm making a plant-based version of a classic Eastern European dish, which is this batch of borscht soup. There's 15 ingredients going into this hearty veggie borscht, so let's go through each of them one by one very quickly. First up, this is the trademark ingredient of any borscht recipe. This is 4 peeled and chopped beets. There's also 2 cups of chopped green cabbage, 2 peeled and chopped carrots, 1 diced yellow onion, 1 peeled and diced russet potato, 4 chopped cloves of garlic, 4 cups of vegetable broth. I'll be using this Better Than Bouillon brand, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1/4 cup of fresh dill torn into little pieces, some salt and pepper to taste, a handful of chopped chives, and finally some of this non-dairy sour cream to garnish the borscht at the very end. The recipe is super simple. I've linked it down below if you'd like to follow along with me. Most of the work is actually the chopping of the vegetables, so I have that all taken care of. I did that off camera. Pretty much everything takes place over at my stovetop. I have my soup pot all ready to go, but before I head over there, let's go through the 4 steps for the recipe. For step number 1, I'll saute the beets, the carrots, and the onion in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil for 10 minutes. And toward the end of those 10 minutes, I'll quickly throw in the chopped garlic so that can saute too. For step number 2, I'll throw in the chopped cabbage, the chopped russet potato, the tomato paste, and the 4 cups of vegetable broth into the soup pot. First, I'll bring that mixture to a boil, and then I'll let it simmer on low heat for about 20 minutes. The 3rd step is super short. All I have to do is mix in the lemon juice, the fresh dill, the salt, and the pepper. And finally, for step number 4, I'll take the soup pot, bring it over here to my countertop, ladle myself a bowl of the borscht, and garnish it off with some of the chives and the non-dairy sour cream. That's everything for the recipe overview. Let's get a move on over to my stovetop, where I'll begin by sauteing the vegetables in my soup pot. Alright, the borscht is all done. I've let it sit here for a few minutes, so hopefully now I can dish up some and eat it and not burn myself. Before I do that though, I want to give you, or attempt to give you, a close-up. Let's see how I can do this. The color is spectacular. Anything with beets, I've realized, is so vibrant. It just is the most beautiful food to eat, in my opinion. The only thing left to do now is to put a little bit of this non-dairy sour cream on the top, as well as some of these chives. I don't know if I've ever had vegan sour cream before, so we'll see how it behaves. Come on, sour cream, work with me. And then I'll just add a few of these chives. How would I just hand do it? Now for the ultimate close-up. Let's get you a beauty shot of the borscht. I love how the beet color has colored the potatoes as well, so it just has this overall beautiful crimson purpley color. It's still pretty hot, so I'm gonna be kind of careful. Grab some of the sour cream. Wow, it's so many flavors all at once. I get the dill, I get the sour cream, the chive, the potato, the tomato paste. I mean, it's so much going on, but they all come together so beautifully. And of course, the sour cream is so nice because it has a little bit of coolness and the soup is still pretty hot. This is seriously so tasty. I think this is my new favorite soup recipe. This really is a treat because I can think of times I've gone to restaurants and I wanted to order the borscht, but when I asked if it was vegetarian or vegan, they often said no because there were pieces of meat in the borscht, or the base, like the soup base they used, wasn't vegetarian. And I really feel like everything in traditional borscht, aside from any meat products or non-vegetarian soup base, it really is a veggie lover's dream. It's so wholesome, it's so tasty, it's beautiful to look at. I mean, What more could you want in your soup? Well, that's everything for this vegan and gluten-free borscht recipe. I hope you enjoyed it, and spasiba for watching. Let me know what you thought of this recipe down in the comment section, and of course, I always have to say it, please leave any suggestions you have for recipes that you'd like me to feature in a future episode. Take care, everybody, eat well, and I will see you in the next episode on this channel. Bye!